Hello, good evening everyone. I hope you all good. Welcome to the class. And yes, this is my very first class to all of you, with all of you guys. Yeah, Ankit sir was taking your classes right now, right? But today onward, I'll be taking your maths lectures. So let me tell you about myself. My name is Vishnukant Gupta, and I'm a pass out of IIT Dhanbad, and I've been teaching for last 5 years. Okay, IIT JEE mains, advanced, all of this Olympiad, anti-SC students. Okay, so yeah, please, I request all of you to please share your attendances. All of you, how many centers we have live? And before starting the session and moving forward, I need to make sure that you guys are comfortable with me, okay? So if you have anything to ask, please tell me, okay? So in this lecture, this will be more of introductory, right? And then we will, taking the sessions further with the Venn diagram. Okay, you have done till what is sets, different types of sets, what is subset, right? How many subsets? So this is all of you done. Okay. Guys, please respond. Okay, please respond. If you have any doubt, what Ankit sir have discussed with you, right? Like logarithms they have covered, and apart from logarithm, if there is any doubt in set, you can ask me, or if any doubt in general, you can ask me. Hello Shillong guys, how are you? How many students are there in Shillong? Tell me how many. Is there any center I can see them? Shillong center? 3. Okay. Okay, I got it. So Shillong center, can I see them? How are you all? Shillong guys, Tatsu College, how are you? Any doubt, anyone? Tell me. Okay, so what are your names? Shillong guys, what are your names? You please write all 3 names. And Tatsu College, they have 1. Okay, so all right. You please mention your name, all of you. Okay. Shan, Gibson and Lehnam. Okay, all right. So these are 3 names which are really easy to pronounce, because rest of the student I have asked their names, that was really tough. I cannot pronounce them, but these are really nice. So Shan, Gibson, Lehnam, everyone, a very good evening to all of you, and this is my first class. So you guys be comfortable. Whenever you have any doubt, you just stop me there and you would ask me your doubt. Okay. Also, I would add myself into the group of 11th JEE group, right? There you can ask all of your doubts which you have in my session, or maybe apart from this, if you have any doubt other than this, right? If you are doing any book, any reference book, if you're doing, that's great, amazing. You keep on doing. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. All right. So should I start now? Tell me. And apart from this, just one last thing that I have to tell you guys. Is there any new student? Tell me if there is any new student who is joining for the first time. Tell me if there is anyone. In any of the center? So Shillong guys, can I see them, Shillong? Can I see them? Okay, so let's start now. Let's start. This is Venn diagram. Okay, good evening, Kohima. Good evening. So one more time, let me tell you about myself. My name is Vishnukant Gupta. How many guys are there in Kohima? My name is Vishnukant Gupta. Can I have the keyboard? Yeah, screening. I need screening. All right, great. That's a great number, 8. Amazing. Yeah, so all of you, my name is Vishnukant Gupta and I'm a pass out of IIT Dhanbad. Okay, that is very close to you guys. That is in Jharkhand. Anyway, well, I have been to IIT Guwahati for one of a fest. That must be close to you guys. Okay. Anyway, I've been teaching for last 5 years. And complement of sets. Yeah, definitely I can repeat that. Complement of sets. Okay, so this is all about me. And over the period, I'll be getting about you guys also. So then it will be more effectively and things will be good for us. Okay, just be comfortable. Okay, if you have any doubt, just let me know. You don't have to hesitate anywhere, right? Anywhere. I hope you must have enjoyed the lectures with Ankit sir, but he will be busy in some other projects, so I'll be taking today onward. All right. Yeah, so I have got a query regarding complement of sets. Okay. So what is a complement of set, bachcho? Complement of set, let's say if I have to take an example, let's say there is always a universal set, you must be knowing, right? So what is a universal set? Let me take a universal set as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, like this, okay? If this is the universal set and I'm taking sub A set, which is 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, right? If universal set is given this one and we have this A which is 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, okay? Apart from this, we can also define what is the cardinal number for U and cardinal number for A. It would be how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to be 8. Okay, and here in case of cardinal number of set A would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will count the distinct element given or present in the given set. Alright, so it is going to be 5 now. Right, anyway, that isn't needed, but still I have to cover. Now if I define a complement set which is A bar or, which is AC or, there are different denotations we can use, or this one, A bar, right? A apostrophe like this, AC, A complement, again it is same, A bar, all three are same. So when you talk about A complement, basically your answer would be total. What is the total minus U minus of A? This is going to be the complement of set A. So I would be writing the elements which are present in set U, okay, we will subtract the given element which is in A. Now you see, out of this 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, if I cancel them, what do I get? We will get this A dash set, that would be 1, 5 and 12. This would be 1, 5 and 12. Is it okay? 1, 5 and 12. Always remember, universal set is something which consists all the elements of given set. Suppose A. Apart from A, there will be some other elements. But that is not the case when you can consider, like, if this is U set and if you have this value, right? Just in case, if you were to take this as example, that is not true. This is not a practically possible situation where you have this A as 13. No, that would not be a practically possible situation, right? Whatever the U are considering, it should be all the containing, it should contain all the element of any given set A. So this is not the case, right? This will not be true. Is it good? All of you tell me. Say yes or no if you are getting it. Silong, Kohima, Testo, if you have any other doubt, let me know. Then I'll start Venn diagram. That would be very easy to understand if you are good at sets, okay? Silong guys, tell me if you have any doubt. San, just got it, very good. And you must also understand this part, right? You cannot define this way. If U is given 1, 2, 3, 4, you cannot take this A as, anyway, I hope you're getting my point. This 13 is not there, right? This 13 you cannot take. So next is Venn diagram. Venn diagram. Okay. Okay, so what is Venn diagram basically, bachcho? Venn diagram are basically a kind of representation for the sets, right, which we will use in the denotion of sets. Now, where it came from? First of all, where it came from? So, in earlier age, it was about 1980, not that back, right? 1980, there was a scientist named John Venn, right? John, John Venn. In 1980, he discovered Venn diagram. Okay, he discovered this Venn diagram. Now, of course, you will get the purpose. What was the purpose of discovering so? But apart from this, John Venn, his name was basically on this name itself, this diagram, we name it John Venn diagram. Initially, bachcho, there was other scientist called Euler's. You must have heard about Euler, right? A lot of Eulers have done so many things. So, again, initially, what happened? Initially, Venn diagrams were known as, they were famous as Eulerian circles. But there was some, some kind of drawbacks, or that was not that useful. Eurasian circles, this concept was not that useful, right? So he basically, this Euler doesn't get very famous, right? But John when he came into 1980 and he analyzed all of this circle pattern, and again he discovered, or kind of he modified the things which was given by Euler's, right? So finally that came into picture, and everybody in the world, they were get into they've started knowing this kind of representation, which were given the name of Venn diagram. Okay. Anyway, that is not of you, not of our use, but still I'm just telling you. Anyway, guys, let's start with the definition part now. So how we define, that would be important for you. Let's define it. Venn diagram is basically the graphical representation, or pictorial representation of different sets or of sets, right? This is how we define Venn diagram. Now moving ahead, we all know what is set, right? So one more time, what is set? Set is the collection of well-defined objects. All right. Now why we actually use this set now? Why the use of Venn diagram? I'll write BD and it will work for you, B dot D, right? Why the use of BD? Solving problem on sets got easy, right? It got easy to solve via graphical analysis or this representation. Further, there is a note. See, in general, what should be the size of circle? Like this kind of thing will be considered. You see this. There will be a rectangle, right? There will be some circles, right? Now, that is not necessary that you are making the same shape of circle, same size of circle, or you are taking one smaller, greater. So that is not our concern in general, okay? But in higher cities, when you will look into these Venn diagram into deeper, then you will get into this. You will be getting this thing that the Venn diagram in which the shape is proportional to excuse me, shape is proportional to the number of elements present in a set. Is known as what we call it, scaled Venn diagram. So basically there is in all the cases where scaling will be important, like if number is 5, suppose in any set A we have 5 element and in some other set B we have suppose 10 element. So accordingly we will be making it 5 a smaller circle, and for 10 we will be drawing a bigger circle. Okay, that is known as scaled Venn diagram. When it is mentioned that it should be a scaled Venn diagram, then we are supposed to draw it accordingly, right? But in general what we follow, bachcho, in general there is no need to make a scaled Venn diagram. You can do it anyways, any ways, right? Like in general it can be of any shape, any size, right? In general we do not consider scaled Venn diagram, right? We do not consider them. All right. Next is basically, as set is the collection of well-defined objects, na. Similarly, Venn diagrams. What are Venn diagrams? Venn diagrams are the collection of different sets, right? Different sets. So from element we come to set, and from set we come to Venn diagram. Okay, so element is the most fundamental entity of any given Venn diagram. So this is all about the history, theory and so on, which is not of our use actually, right? While solving the question, this will not be useful, but still it would be some clear in our mind where it came from, how does it look like, how these are different from the other thing, right? And what is actually consist of all the element and how we are going to plot it and so on. Now next is the important thing, and that is representation. Next is representation. My bad, sorry. Representation. So to represent any set in Venn diagram, what we do is, let me tell you what is the shape first of all. This will be kind of structure we will be following. Okay, there will be some set. Let's say this is A, this is B, and this will be the universal set, that is U. Okay, so now you see, universal set is always denoted by a rectangle. Okay, first thing first. Universal set, first of all, we will make a rectangle now. Second is all the subsets, that is A, B, C, capitals, right? You should remember that A, B, C will be capital, right? A, B, C are denoted by circles, right? Inside the universal or inside the rectangle. Okay, third is, so basically we are moving outside to inside. So first of all we have seen rectangle, then we will come to circle, and finally in this circle what we have is the elements of any set are to be written in the respective circle. Okay, in that respective circle. For example, now you can understand how we are going to represent it. Let's say this is the structure we have. This is two circle system, two set system. This is U, this is A, this is B. Okay. Now suppose bachcho, if A is given, suppose A is we have 1, 2, 4. B is we have 3, 4, 5. Okay. U we have, what is U? U will be the universal set, right? Universal set containing all these. So 1, 2, let me take 3, 4, 5, 6 till 10. You getting my point? Okay, so for this given data we have A equals to 1 to 4, we have 3, 4, 5 and universal is given 1 to 10, all the counting numbers from 1 to 10. So now how we are going to fill it now? You see, do you guys know what is intersection? Intersection of set, union of set. Please be responsive as much as possible. When I'm asking something, try to answer it. Because over the period I'll be knowing, okay, this much you guys already know, but this is the first class. So I don't know exactly how much you have covered. I mean, how much you have covered, I know that, but how much you have understood actually, I do not know that. Okay. So you see, now common elements are basically, this is the circle or this is the reason, this is the reason where we have both A and B common, right? So that is nothing but the intersection part. So that we will use while drawing these element, while plotting these elements, we will be using this. Anyway, this is A and B. Now, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4. In common, both, right? Now we have 3 and 5. So this is how we can plot A and B. Is it clear? But now you see, U is the universal set. In the given case, in the given data, the set of data we have 1 to 10. So definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has been covered by a set A and set B. Okay, there are some common elements as well, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 you have to also put. But outside this circle A and B. Okay, is this clear to all of you? So this is how we denote, how we represent any Venn diagram for any given set of data. Now we will understand, one by one with these intersection, with the union, with the negation of a data, right? I hope this is clear to all of you. Please note it down. Next is, first of all, relation between different sets. First one is union of two set. Anyway, union. Okay. So what is union says? The union of two sets. I'm taking for two sets, bachcho. That would be generalized for 3 or 4 or more sets. Okay, na? So the union of two sets A and B is the set of all the elements present in either A or B, either A or B or both, right? We have to cover all the elements which are given in A or B or in both, okay? But make sure we will take or we will count the common element, we'll take the common elements of A and B at once only. If there are some common or repetitive element, we will count them only once. Okay? How we denote it? Denoted as this, capital U. It is capital U. Okay? So what is union in general? Union means or. Whenever you will get this or, that is union. Okay? Or. Now you see, for any given set, like suppose this is the set, this is the set you have, this is A, this is B, this is union, this is A, this is B, right? So what is the set A union B? Bacho, this will be A union B, A and B, right? From the Venn diagram we can say this is the region which denotes A union B. Okay, red marked area or these two circle combinedly will be giving you A union B. Next is, okay, you can understand by an example also. Okay, let me tell you first of all what is union, what is intersection, then only we will be doing example, would be a good idea, right? Because set you already know guys, right? But now how to present all these sets in the Venn diagram, that is important, okay? So I hope you're getting this part. If there is some set A, some set B, so this is going to be your A union B, right? Next is second one, which is intersection. Intersection. Now having said that, intersection is basically and. This word is and. I'll tell you how is it, okay? How it is and. Yes, and one more thing, you please guys, this is sincere request to all of you. If you think that I am running fast or if things are very slow, you let me know accordingly, I'll change my pace, okay? Just make sure there should be no doubt at the end of the class. When you are leaving this classroom, everything should be clear, okay? Alright, so next is intersection. Now what is intersection, bacho? Intersection is basically the intersection of two sets. Set contains, or intersection set contains only common element to both. Only common elements which are common which are common in both the set. Again, bachcho, I am talking about set A and B. So don't get confused. If we have three sets, we will be talking about A, B and C then, right? The set contains only common element which are common in only elements which are common in both the sets. Okay. Next is denoted as inverted U, like this. Okay, this is inverted U. How does the diagram look like? You see, this is the diagram. If this is some set A, this is some B, some A, some B, this is the union set. Then what is A intersection B, bachcho? The region or the portion of this graph in which we have A and B both. I think this is the complete A, this is complete B. So if you're talking about the common region, that would be this one only, right? This one. A intersection B, like this. This will be your answer. Please note it, then we'll move ahead. All right. Now, can we relate these union and intersection? Yes. So next thing is this formula we will see. The formula is A plus of element of B minus of element of A intersection B. It would be A union B. First formula we have elements in set A union B equals to element of A plus of element of B minus times element in A intersection B. Now, how is that? I mean, why this formula is true, bachcho? Because most of you must be thinking that, that intersection of A union B should be A plus of B. Is it true or not? Let me ask you, is it true or not? And A union B would be NA plus NB. Is it true? No, that is not true. Why is not true? You see, why this example you can understand this. Suppose this is the set U, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Universal set is different than union, right? Union is basically set of union of two sets. Universal is the total set. Universe. India, Pakistan, Australia, all of this sets. This globe is a universe, kind of that, right? So now we have this A set. Suppose we have A as 1, 2, 3, 4. B we are given as 2, 3, 5. Okay. So can you plot this? First of all, my question is, how will you plot this? You see, if this is U, bachcho, U, then how we are going to plot it? This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, always remember, there is a tip for you. Whenever you are filling all the elements, start with the minimal ones, right? Which has the minimum element or the inside one. We will start from the inside one. Okay, then we will come out to the outside part. Clear? So what is A now? A. Here is B. So what is A actually? A will be, can you see this clearly? Yes. Let me zoom it a little. Okay. So what is A? 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, 2 and 3 are the common elements in both. So I would say 1 and this is 4. Here is 2 and 3. And this would be 5 in B. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already covered. What is this set? This would be 6. This complete set U would be containing 6 outside of A and B both. Is it clear? Now this is everybody know. Yes sir, we can do this. Like one plotting is a different thing, but I am asking what is the cardinal number? If this is the cardinal number, how much? This is 4. This is how much? 3, right? My question is, this total is given 6. My question is, what is the answer for this A union B? What is the answer? Can you tell me what is the answer from the given diagram? Then we will think of the formula, right? Then we will think of the formula. Kohima, what is T? I am not getting this part. 5, right? So how would you count it actually? You must have counted these all the given entities here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 5 numbers are there, right? And because this is the reason we call it the union, right? This is the union part. This is the whole union, right? And this reason, as you can see, this will be 5. So answer is definitely 5. But this is not true. This is not true. You see, this is not true here. If you are going to add them directly, that will be an incorrect answer. You cannot add NA plus of NB to get NA union B. That is not true, because there will be some common element that you have to subtract. Why is that? The reason for this is, when you are add A's, you are supposed taking this A. So you have counted 1, 2, 3, 4. You have counted all the 4 elements. But now again you are plotting this B, right? And when you are overlapping them, what you are doing is you are again counting 2, 3 and 4. Basically you are counting 2, 3 and 4. So there is a repetition of 2 and 3. How many elements were there common? 2 elements. So you cannot count them twice, like this is 2 or 3, this is also 2 and 3, so total we are getting 7. No. That is not how we denote any cardinal number, cardinal number for any given set. Cardinal number of set is always, it is the distinct number of elements present in any given set. So that is going to be only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will count 2 and 3 only once. So this will be getting 5 answer. Now, having said that, bachcho, if you think of formula, how would you actually apply? You can see, as from the diagram, or not from the diagram, sorry, from the given data, we have this A union, A intersection B. A intersection B, we can see that 2 and 3, 2 and 3, right? So how many elements are common? 2. We have NA as 4, we have NA and B as 3. So how would you find this formula, this answer for A union B, bachcho? By applying this formula. By applying this formula. What is that? NA plus of NB minus of, is there anything common? We will subtract 7 minus 2, which is 5. Right? So this way we can also find it out using the given formula. Okay. But if you are good at Venn diagram, things are always easy. You can always do this. Okay. Now you can expect some words problem also. Like you can take an example of 18 students. See, there is a class of total 50 students, right? In a class there are total of 50 students. Out of these 50 students, there are 10 students who like to play football, who like to play suppose football, and 20 students who like to play basketball, right? Okay, and there are total of 5 students like both. Okay, my question is first, how many students like to play either of the game, either of the sport, right? It can be football, it can be basketball. You have to find the answer in this language kind of thing, right? Second is, how many players are there, how many students are there who doesn't like any of the sport. Now you see, guys, you know that how to count formula wise, right? But again, you have to solve it using Venn diagram. You will see that how Venn diagrams make this solution easy. Okay, you take your time like 1 or 2 minutes, and if you're getting the answer, amazing, you can respond. Otherwise, I'll let you know how to solve this kind of problem. And these are very basic, where we are using simply 2 of the site A and B, and we have to find some answers. Okay. Is it so? Okay, all right. So let me tell you that everybody is incorrect, first of all, because if there are already 20 students, bachcho, if there are total 20 students already who likes any of the sport, like who likes basketball, so definitely when it comes to both the I mean both the sports, that answers would be definitely higher than 20. That cannot be less than 20. I hope you are getting my point. I mean there are some kids, 20 kids are still there who like basketball. So definitely they will like basketball. That is good enough. If they are liking football or not, that's a different thing. But definitely answer would be greater than 20. Anyway, that was an IQ. That doesn't count the exact answer, but definitely if options are there, you can eliminate some of the options. Okay, that would not be the correct idea because this answer is less than 0, I mean less than 20, so I would eliminate this option and moving ahead and so on. Right? Now, how would we solve this question? You see, if you want to do it mathematically, we will do that also, but let me solve it using diagram. You see, it will be so easy to solve a diagram. There are some common, so let's take this is common. Okay, now I'll say that this is suppose A, this is suppose A, this is suppose B, right? What is this? This is A intersection B, right? A intersection B, bachcho. Okay, so what is NA? We have total of NA as 10, and B we have 20. What is N of A intersection B? A intersection is given 5. So how would you plot them now? How would you plot them? See, first of all, A intersection B is 5. So I will say, what is the hint I have given you last time? Always start with the inside, most inside part. Most inside part. Which is the most inside part? In this, that what is the common reason? This is the smallest reason, right? So what is that? Which is 5. Right? Now if this is 5, this is A and this is B, how will you get this entry here? As you can see, total cardinal number of A is 10. So if we have covered 5, that would be 5 rest. And in case of B, I can make it 15 now. Okay? Now, what is the answer for A union B? Now, what is A union B? Sorry. Bachcho, what is A union B? A union B from this diagram, 5 plus 5 plus 15. 5 plus 5 plus 15, that would be 25 as the answer. From the diagram. Okay? From the diagram. This is first part. Now you see, there was total of 50 students. Right? There was total of 50 students. As you can see, please try to understand, this is how we proceed in any given Venn diagram. We will start from the inside part, like from the intersections part, right? If information is given. Otherwise, we will consider some variable. Suppose X, suppose Y, A, B, C. I'll tell you that, okay? But in this case, we are given, lucky enough. So we will directly write it here 5 and then we will move to this 5 and this 15. Now what is total we are getting? 5 plus 5 plus 15. So definitely they are the students who like either to play football or basketball, right? But there are how many students who doesn't like to play any of the sport? 25. So we will be putting this 25 out of these two circles. And this total of students count will make 50 now. Switch off AC please. Okay, bachcho. So what is the answer for second part? Using the diagram itself, we can directly answer it. Answer would be 25. Okay. 25 for the second part also. Is it clear? I have not used any formula now, right? I have not used. I just try to convey or to make you understand this, that how the questions will be there, how you will be approaching for them, right? And there will be some question in which Venn diagram will be easy, and there will be some question which you can directly solve via formula also. Okay, so say yes or no if you are getting it. Kohima, Silong. Yes or no? Kohima, are you getting, guys? What was the mistake you were making in 5 and 15? It was 5 and 15, right? Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Without using any formula, we have done this problem. Okay, so now coming back to formula part, because that I have to finish first. Anyway, to understand, to complete the formula list. Okay, very good everyone. Test to college. I hope you have understood. Let me define more of the things, like what is complement of a set and difference of sets. So third is, how many we have covered? Types of set we have covered 2. Right? Okay, so in this list we can also write down some formulas. Second is, I will list down all these formula after we will cover all the different types. Okay, don't worry about that. I am just keeping it for now, that it would be, what is actually this formula, Bachcho? This formula, you see, this answer which I have asked you, how many students are there who does not like any of this part? What does that mean? They neither like A, they neither like B. Right? So what is that meaning actually? That means this one, A intersection B bar. I hope you are getting my point. This is nothing but the persons or number of cardinals of the set which is not liking A or B, which is not in the support of A and B. Okay. What is the meaning? That I'll tell you. First of all, let me tell you what is the answer. So for this we will be doing total minus of n A union of B. Rest are same, right? For finding out n A union B bar, it would be total minus of A union B bar. I am trying to make one by one point clear, right? I am trying to convey one and one point, right? Not so many points at once. Initially I have understood, I tried to convey how this A union and intersection are connected. Once you are done with the union, then how it is actually relate with the rest of the, out of A, B, C, apart from this, what is the rest of the reason? So that is nothing but this A union B to the bar. Okay. What we call it language wise, we will say that this is nothing but neither A nor B. This is we can directly take as neither A nor B. Okay, what is the reason? In diagram if you look into, this will be the reason. This is suppose A, this is some B, then this would be this would be the reason, neither of A nor B. Okay, nor B. Anyway, having said that, this is the A, this is set A, this is set B. All right. Please note it down. If you are good so far, very good. Then we can move ahead. Now, if you are getting this part, you would definitely understand this. Third one, complement of a set. Complement of a set. complement of a set बच्चों. Complement of a set, as you know already, A, C or A bar, anything which would be total minus of A. Always remember total minus of A. Okay. It is the set of all the elements which are the elements of universal set but not the elements of set A. So I think this is very clear to all of you that whatever you are talking about, it would be from universal. It should be a part of universal, but it cannot be part of set A. Okay. So in Venn diagram, you see, if this is your U universal set and there is some set, let's say this is A, then what is actually A bar bachcho? This would be the A bar region. This would be here A bar. Okay, this is A bar. One more time with all the dimensions. All right. What is the formula for this? This is the formula, you see. Formula you will get n of A bar would be n total, right? N total cardinal number of universal set minus we will do set A. So this will be the formula. We will combine, we will list down all the formulas we are covering, right? Don't worry. Yeah, let's take a break. School. Okay? Just tell me if things are going good for now. Just tell me before this break, just let me know if you're getting all the things and pace is good. You're getting what I'm trying to convey to you guys. So this is 5:10. Yes, great then. So it is 5:10 and take a break. We will start after 10 minutes. Okay? Let's take a break. And if you have any doubt, if you have not written any of the part, just let me know. I'll take you to the to that page. And if there is anything you need to ask, please let me know. I'll discuss it again. This chapter is all about understanding the language of the problem. Then, from that language, we have to extract the data. What is the cardinal number of different sets? And then ultimately, you have to memorize the formulas. If you are not good at Venn diagram, okay. एसी ऑफ कर देना. हाँ ब्रेक लगा दो, एसी ऑफ कर दो. Hello, hello. Yes, so you guys are back. Please respond something. If you are back, say something. Yeah, please, we can start now. Okay, anyway, when you guys were on break, I thought to utilize my time here. So, please let me know if you are back so that I can start now. Yes, very good. So, what's your fourth point is that you have already covered, right? Subset of a set. Subset of a set. So, what is a subset of any set basically? A set X is a subset of set Y if all the elements of set X are also the element of set Y, right? Now denoted as X, this is horizontal U kind of thing, right? This is horizontal U. You can assume at horizontal U. So X is less than or smaller, or here in terms of set we would say X is a subset of Y, okay, of Y. How we denote this? You see, this will be a bigger circle which is Y, and there is a smaller circle which is X. So definitely you can see all the elements of set X are also the element of this set Y, right? For example, you can take X equals to 1, 2. Here we have 1 and 2, and Y is given as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So definitely X is going to be the subset of Y. Now there is one more thing, bachcho, that is called proper subset. Proper subset means, you see, this is proper subset. Note, what is proper subset? Proper subset is basically, you can understand by this. A strictly, I mean, there are sets, suppose X and Y. So X is a proper subset of Y. This way we can write it. Proper subset means there is no possibility of being equal. It has to be a subset, right? For example, you can take, let's say X is 1 and 2. That's fine. Let's Y as 1, 2, 3. So this is a proper subset. This is a proper subset. Okay. But if you take, suppose, the second example where X is given 1, 2, 3 and Y is given 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So X, you cannot say now that, X is actually, X now becomes X equals to Y. So this is not a proper subset, I mean. Okay, this is equal set. So basically, from the given set, when we remove the possibility of equality of two sets, then they are called to be they are to be called proper subset, right? There should be at least one or two elements which should be missing from the subset part. Okay, this is how we understand. This will be known as equal, not equal, and we can also say subset, but not proper. We can say it's subset. Okay, because bachcho, you must be knowing this. If for any in general, let's say this is 1, 2 and 3. If there is 3 element 1, 2, 3, and if I ask you what are the subsets of this, then subsets of 1, 2, 3 you can write 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, right? Taking 2 elements together, and then you can have single elements done, right? There will be 1, there will be 2, there will be 3, and there would be 5, right? So these are total of 8 subsets. So definitely this is a subset, but this is not a proper subset. These are all proper subsets. Phi, always remember, phi is always a subset of any given set, right? Subset means basically if you have suppose 5 or 6 element, then subset means you can make any set by considering any number of element. You can take one element from that set, you can take two elements from that set, you can take 6 elements from that set, or you can take no element from that set. So that is nothing but called phi. Is it clear? So basically this is not a proper subset. These are all proper subsets, but these combinedly are called subsets. Anyway, this is a revision of subset. There is no need to understand while solving for Venn diagram. Okay, but I have seen number of kids where they have doubt in this part, like what is proper subset, what is subset. So I think this is now clear to all of you, and why this phi is always a subset of any given set, because you have all the possibilities. If you are not counting any of the, if you are not taking any element from the set, it would be phi. Okay. Fifth one. Fifth is difference of set or two sets. Next heading is, or next type is, we have difference of two sets. So what is difference of two sets? You see, the difference of two sets A and B represents as A minus of B. This is how we represent difference of any set A minus B, right? Or B minus of A. So this is known as difference of two sets, A minus B or B minus A. Now A minus B is a different thing, B minus A is a different thing. What is that? Let me tell you. A minus B. Let's understand what is A minus B first of all. Okay, so what is A minus B, bacho? A minus B, all the elements which are present in set A but not B. This is all you know, right? This is you all know, right? But how it will be on Venn diagram, that I would let you know. Okay. Next is bachcho, B minus of A. Now what is B minus of A? You see, B minus A is all the elements which are present in the set B but not A. Okay, but not in A. So basically what are A minus B and B minus A? You see, this is A, this is B. You don't need to write all the time U universal actually. Universal set is always there, right? So you can directly plot A and B, only two sets. A, B, this is A, B. Now, bachcho, what is A minus B? You see, A minus B and this is B minus A. So, what should be A minus B? A minus B would be the element or the reason where we have A but not B. So, you see, this is completely A. As you can see, this is completely A, right? This is completely A. But we cannot have this B. So, this is actually A minus of B. This is A minus of B. Coming to this B minus A, this would be B minus of A, where we have all the elements of B but not A. Clear? Eh? All good? Now you see. So now I can write here as a formula that element of A minus B would be nothing but n of A minus of n A intersection B. Similarly, What is B minus of A? It would be element of B minus of element of the common intersection elements. So here again we can write down these two formulas. Okay, you must understand the formula part and also the Venn diagram, and you see the process of learning formulas would be easy for you guys, as initially I am telling you how they will look like in the Venn diagram, and we are extracting the formula from the Venn diagram itself. So that would be easy to remember. If you have any doubt anywhere, you can always plot this diagram and you can extract the exact quantity or the exact formula, right? Okay, so next is, I think this is all clear to all of you, right? So this is all about the Venn diagram. This will be like 3 or 4 kind of things we'll be using: union, intersection, difference of two sets, and complement of a set, right? Subset and all of this. Now talking about 3 set system. 3 set system. 3 set system. Three set system, again very easy. Let me consider with the, there is no definition for now. Let me write. Okay. We will cover here only. This is suppose the universal set. These are A, B and C. A, B and C. Alright. What is this region, this region and this region you see now? Let me take, this is A, this is B, this is C, D, E, F and G. Right, and there are some H. Okay, and this is your universal set U. So let's understand what are the different parts and how the formula will vary now, right? Because in case of 2 we have understood how we find out the formulas, all the formulas. Now we will also here list down all the formulas one by one. What is, first of all, N of A union B union C. N union A union B union C, what will be? It would be nothing but N of A plus of N of B plus of N of C, right? We will add all the A set, B set, C set, then I will subtract. What I will subtract now? I will subtract now A intersection B, right? I will subtract A intersection B, then A, then after AB it will be BC, and then finally C intersection A. But again you see you have done some mistake here, probably you check it here. See, when you are doing NA, now basically this completely NA, right? NA, okay? So guys, what you are doing now, you see what you are doing is you are actually writing this. This is rough part, you don't need to write. You please do not write for now, you just listen to me, okay? You just try to listen to me for now. What is NA actually? NA would be A plus of B plus of D plus of E. Okay, this is all NA. Now what is NB now? NB would be B plus of D plus of C plus of F, right? Now, next is, what is N of C? N of C would be E plus of D plus of G plus of F, right? This is NA plus NB plus NC minus we are doing A intersection B. Now what is A intersection B? A intersection B is nothing but this part, right? A intersection B, this part, which is B plus D. B plus of D minus B intersection C. B intersection C would be D plus of F. D plus F minus. What is the C intersection A? C intersection A would be C and D. Sorry, this is E and D. My bad. This is E and D. This is E and D. Okay. This is not the complete formula. Okay. I have just write down the things, and now I'm trying to convey you guys how would you actually correct this given formula. Now you see, what is actually A union B union C? In general, it would be nothing but A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G. That is nothing but A union B union C. By writing all the given elements one by one. But now here you see, when you are doing this calculation, what you are getting is, so basically what you have done, guys, that you have subtracted B and D. B plus D is being subtracted. Okay. Similarly, you have subtracted D plus F. Where is D plus F? There is D plus F. Suppose this is D plus F you have subtracted. Similarly, you have subtracted what? E plus D. Suppose E plus D. So let's say this is E plus D. Right? So what you are left with, you see A plus of B plus of C plus of F plus of E plus of G. But we are not having here D. So we have subtracted D actually one more time, right? So we have to adjust it here, right? So we will add A union, intersection, A intersection B intersection C. Now if you see, this will be the correct formula. If you were to add plus D, which is nothing but A intersection B intersection C common to all the three sets, that is nothing but D here. So you will get the same formula, same answer, union. I hope you are getting my point. This is all mathematically. Now you see how you can directly solve it. I mean, how you can analyze it. So guys, do you remember in case of two sets, what we were doing? What we were doing actually, we were adding NA plus of NB minus we subtracted the common part. Now in case of 3, when it comes to 3, we will be adding, right, A plus B plus C, then we are subtracting. What happened when you have subtracted? Now you see, you counted this reason one time, you counted this reason one time, you again counted this reason one time, right? This is nothing but NA plus NB plus NC. Now what happened actually, you have counted this reason twice. Are you getting my point? You have counted this reason twice. Sorry. You have counted this reason, this particular, this reason, this is B, D, intersection part, from this circle and from B circle. You have counted this twice. Similarly, you have counted this twice and you have counted this twice. So basically, you have to subtract it one time. So that is why you have subtracted here minus of this, minus of this, minus of this. But now what happened actually? You see, to manipulate this or to subtract this one time, what you have done, you were actually having this D reason. Now you look into this D only, common to all three, right? From A, from B, from C, you add D plus D plus D. You add D plus D plus D, right? This reason. But when you did this minus this minus this, so you are at, what you did is actually D minus D minus D. So you actually subtracted, how many times you have added? 3 times. You have subtracted 3 times. So that is how you are left without this reason. I mean left out with this reason. You have subtracted exactly the same time you have added it, right? So now this time, what reason you are actually having is, you see this is this reason, this one, right? But you don't have D part. You're getting my point? So that is why you have to add this N of A intersection B intersection C. Is it clear to all of you? Tell me. Tell me bachcho, tell me if you're getting it. Yes, very good, very good. Maybe I'm taking much time in understanding this part, but again it is for you guys, right? I need to make sure that every kid present over there, every kid present in the class should understand. And those guys who are really smart, those are getting it first. I have a request to those. Try to understand your next friend, or if you have any doubt, right, understanding some particular line, you can help out them. Sorry. So this is how we get this first formula for A union B union C. Okay. Anyway, this is enough for 3 system, because we do not have example where you will be mostly solving the problems on 2 set system, not on 3 set system. Okay, bachcho, so is this done? All the formula part is done. So, alright, we have only 20 minutes today. So, let's try to solve couple of problem. In the next class, we will continue with this. Alright. And let me tell you how actually I take my classes. That is important. Okay. So, my basic funda is, initially I cover all the CBSE part, all the board part, so that you guys would be doing good in your boards. Right? That I have to make sure. Because if you are doing good at JEE Mains or JEE Advanced, but you are doing bad in boards, that doesn't make any sense. Because board is something which will be helping you out in your entire career. So you have to make sure you are doing board good first. Okay. So basically, in each chapter, in each topic, what we will be doing is, initially we will do all the board part, CBSE part, and then we will take 1 or 2 classes, 1 or 2 sessions for their JEE Mains preparation. Right? So that way I will be conducting my sessions. Is it good for you? Because see, there are some students who are actually coming for boards only, if I'm not wrong, right? They may be not looking for any kind of competition. So I have to make sure that at least those guys, these guys who are coming for boards, they are making it good. Now, after this, if they are getting the things, well and good. If they are not, so nothing to worry about, because they have already covered the most essential part, which was the board one. So that is how I try to deliver my session, right? I hope this would work for all of you. And if you want any changes in this, you can let me know. I'll do accordingly. Okay. So first question is problem number 1. Problem 1 is, in a survey of university students, we have got total of 64 had taken mathematics course, 64 students. Have taken mathematics. Okay. 94 had taken chemistry. 58 had taken physics. These are only, right? This is only mathematics, chemistry and physics only. Now there are 28 students who have taken mathematics and chemistry, M and C. There are 14 and 22. There are 22 students who have taken chemistry and physics, C and P. There are 14 students who have taken physics, okay, let me check if I have missed something. 60. Really sorry. 64, 94 chemistry, 58 physics, 28 maths and physics, 28 maths and physics, sorry. Maths and physics. 26 had taken 26 students had taken maths and chemistry, and there are 22 students who have taken chemistry and physics, right? And apart from this, there are total of 14 students who have taken M, C and P, all of the 3 subjects. Okay, bachcho? I'm not given how many total students are there actually. Okay. My question is, find how many had taken one course only. So basically you have to tell me what is the number of or count of the students who have taken only mathematics, only physics and only chemistry. Because you see what data has been given, all these 3. This is not only case. Here are some mathematics students. Out of the 64 mathematics students, there are some students who are actually learning, who are actually opting this chemistry as well. And so on, right? I hope you are getting my point. So what you have to find out of this 64, how many students are there who have only taken mathematics. Similarly, 94, how many have taken chemistry and so as physics. Alright? So how would you start this problem, bachcho? Let me solve this for you. Then things will be quite easy and you can solve it your own. Okay, this is the very first problem. So let me tell you how would you solve it. Make a proper Venn diagram first of all. This is A, this is some B, this is some C. Basically, this is maths. This is for chemistry and physics. Okay, now what is the most inner part, this which is the common to all of 3? So this is nothing but 14. This is, we have 14. Can you guys see this clearly? Yes. Bachcho, this is 14 given. Now you see this is 14 we have utilized. Now you can move ahead, right? Move ahead. We have C plus P 22. We have C plus T 22. So C plus P 22 means this will be how much? 22 minus of 14, which will be nothing but 22 minus of 14, which would be 8. So it is nothing but 8 now. Right? Because 14 plus 8 would be 22. These are the students, those are actually, those have actually opted C and P both. Out of this, 14 will be common to all the 3. Similarly, what is M and C? M and C is given 26. So this will be how much? 12. Coming to M and P, 28. This will be 14. This will be 14. Okay. Now if you are good at it, We are almost done. You see. Now, how many students? Those who are actually opting mathematics, total 64, right? 64. So, what is this number? This number would be 64 minus of, you see, now I can write here only mathematics, only mathematics. Only mathematics would be 64 minus of 14 plus of 14 plus of 12. What is this answer? 64 minus of, this is 28 and 40. This would be 24. That's the answer. Next is only physics and only chemistry, you see. Only chemistry now. Only chemistry student. Total chemistry is 94. Bachcho, total chemistry is 94, okay? But we will have to minus this common 14, 12 and 8. 14, 12 and 8. 14, 12 and 8. This would be 94 minus of, this is 20, this is 34. This would be how much? 60. Similarly, only physics will be how much? Only physics are, total physics is 58. Okay, 58. 58 minus of 14 plus 14 plus of 8. So that is around 58 minus of 14, 14, 28, 36. That would be how much? 22. So these are the answers. These are all answers. I hope answer is clear to all of you, all the three answers. How we are getting all the answers, how we have started this question, right, is really important. How we have started. We have started from the most inner side, the most inner side. Okay? You please take your time and let me know when you guys are done. This is 24. This is how much? 60. This is how much? 22. Sorry. Or if I have to ask you what is the total number of students, then what would be the answer? And hence, total number of students, those are taking either of the three subjects, either of the three subjects. What is that actually? Tell me. That is nothing but union of all these three, right? So that would be how much answer? It would be summation of all this, 24 plus 12 plus 14 plus 14 plus 8 plus 60 and so on. So let me add them together. From the formula itself you can do. Okay. Or you can also do via this Venn diagram which says 24 plus, you please do this, I am doing here, right? On the notebook you can write in the right after that equal sign where we are supposed to count the total number of students, those who are studying, any of. Plus of 60 plus of 14 plus of 14 plus of 8 plus of 22. What is the sum? That will be the answer. 24, 14, 14, 28, 58, 60, 118, right? 130, 154. That would be the answer. 154 is the answer where we can say that, these are the number of students which are studying any of three subject. All right. Please tell me if you have any doubt, anyone. Let me know if you have doubt. I'll give you one problem. You please try to solve this in the next class. This answer is 154. If addition is correct. Okay. Please check it. Any doubt, anyone? No doubt. Very good, Kohima. What about Shillong, guys? Out of 8 students in Kohima, anyone having any doubt? No doubt. All clear. Very good. Next question is, Texter College, you are not replying. What is the reason? You're getting all the things, you are not getting at all. Next question is, in a group of students, in a group of students, in a group of students, 65 play football. 65 play football. 45 play hockey. And 42 play cricket. Okay. 20 play football and hockey. 20 play football and hockey. 25 play football and cricket. 15 play hockey and cricket. All right. And there are total of 8 students who play all three sports. Okay. Now question is, find the total number of students in the group. Okay. Assume that each student in the group plays at least one game, right? One game. So there is nothing here, right? When you will plot this, there is whatever is given here, it would be within the circle. There is nothing here, right? Here, there is nothing, because every kid has to play something. Okay, so in this case also, once you will count down all the, this Venn diagram, you will find out all the values, values in the all kind of circles, all the segment of the circle. Then you can add them directly. Why? Because you can add them. The reason being, bacho, because there is nothing which is outside the circle. So whatever or however the number is, they are being played, that would be same as the total number of student. If there is no student who is not playing any of the game. So basically everybody is playing something. There are some people who are playing 2 games. There are some people who are playing all the 3 games. Right? So basically again, this question is again same as the previous one. Okay. I hope you can solve it now. One more question I'll ask you. This is homework. Okay, this is for homework. Please write it down. These 2 questions are for homework. 1 and this is 2. Question 2 is, in a class of 60 students, 40 students like maths, 36 like science, 24 like both the subjects. So this is only two set system. Find the number of students who like first part. Here is the first part. It says maths only. Second is science only. Third is either math or science. Fourth, neither math nor science. So I hope you can do or not all the, but two problems. Before attempting these two problems, I request all of you to revise the given notes which we have covered so far, which you have written all the points one by one. You please go through them, and when you will attempt these two questions, you will definitely find out the answers. Okay? And you just finish this part, then we will come into main chapters, which is already given in your syllabus as well. Okay? So when you will start the class, next class, we will start with this discussion only. We will discuss these two problems, and then we will see a lot of problems, and we will jump to the next chapter. Okay? And guys, just one more thing. If you have written down all the things, just let me know how many chapters you have covered in your schools. Please type everyone. From every center I need this. How many chapters you have covered? Can you name these chapters? Like sets, trigonometry, what you have covered? I hope you guys didn't leave till now, right? You guys are still there, okay? Please reply something. 6 chapters you have done. Oh my God. What about Kohima? What about Kohima? Shillong says they have completed 6 chapters. Okay. Okay guys, anyway, I think there is some, maybe some network issue may be there. Some 7 and some 6. So basically 6 chapters everybody has done. Okay. Different, yeah, it possibly. It's okay, it's fine. I'll take care of it, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. So you guys are supposed to solve these two homework problem, and we will discuss in the next class at very first when we will start the next session. And I hope that you guys have understood what I have tried to deliver from my side. And I would also say, if there is any doubt, you please, what you have to do now, you will go back to your home, you will first analyze all the given things. If understood, well and good. If not, I will be adding to your group. You can ask your doubt at the same time, right? 24/7 you can ask, not 24/7. There are some kids who take it seriously. Okay, now I will ask at 3 a.m. No, that please do not. Like 11 to 12 in the evening. Then you can start from 8 to 9. Apart from this, if you have any doubt, any difficulty, you can ask any time, but whenever faculty will be free, within like 1 hour or 2 hour or on the same day, we will reply to that. Okay, so there is no doubt we will not be solving. So there is everything we will be solving. We will clear all of your doubt. Okay. Yeah, that you can do. Do we have to some? Yeah, homework you can send at the group also. That is good, because then most of the students who are not attempting, they will be getting motivation kind of thing, right? They will be seeing that other are doing, we are not doing, so that would be good. Yeah, you can send your homework at the group also. Okay. Question number 2 is there. This is the question number 2. Okay. Yeah. Please copy the second part, second question. Okay. So take care everyone. Take care of your health and go travel safely. That is most important. Okay. And good night everyone. We'll see you in the next class then. I hope you have enjoyed the lecture, and from my side, I enjoyed this teaching session because you guys were amazing. You were replying, but in the next class, I need more of your attention. All right. So take care. Good night. Bye bye.